Welcome to Day 6, and today we'll be discussing the game overall and game modes. Let's start off with the actual game itself. The engine in Melee is no doubt the best due to the fast-paced gameplay and balanced out moves throughout every character and item. In Brawl, they slowed the game down and added tripping and a bunch of other moves that nobody really uses, and added a lot of broken items. Now of course, this was done to expand the gameplay for an even deeper experience, but it was not needed. For the next Smash Bros, give us the same game engine as Melee, because it worked so well and made the game so addicting. And also, how about let computer levels go up to level 10? Now let's real quick talk about the menu screens. The original in Melee had really cool menus that were dark and slick, while Brawl went in a new direction with poppy, colorful graphics. While it was nice to see a change, they need to create a darker looking menu screen. This is a pretty minor complaint, I know, but that's what I think would be the best. I found the Special Brawl in Brawl to be very disappointing. No, I found it to be special. It looks like you have a lot of options to pick from, but honestly, it's really limited. I'd rather it was set up the same as it was in Melee, where you just scroll through a dozen or so unique modes to play in. One mode they need to update though is Stamina Mode. This is one of my favorite modes of all time, but it's irritating that the matches only last for 2 to 3 minutes because you can never set the HP level very high. We should be allowed to add up to 999 HP. Hell, maybe even 9,999 HP. The event matches need no change. Aside from bring back the Trophy Tussle event matches, those are awesome. The Target Smash mode was the biggest disappointment in the single player experience in Brawl. While we can do co-op mode and pick from 5 stages, that's all there is! Even for single player mode, you do the same 5 stages that were used for co-op. That's total bull! And the next Smash Bros. Needs to have a unique stage for everyone. Having 5 stages for co-op only is fine, but it's not acceptable doing 5 stages solo. Also, bring back Board the Platforms, and make a few co-op stages with that too. It'll give us even more replay value. And bring back Race to the Finish as well. Without these modes, the Classic mode was so boring to play through in Brawl, and honestly, it's essential. And you know what, you might as well bring back the Snag Trophies mode too. Okay, Classic mode was seriously so freaking boring in Brawl. Like, I need these additional modes so I can get through it and not have to feel like a freaking chore. Now let's talk about the stage builder. It was fascinating at first to create our own stages, and it is pretty simple and robust, but it can be taken so much deeper. The next game has to give us tons of new pieces to use, allow us to design the backgrounds, and let the pieces have more freedom as to where they can be put. Oh, and take out Masterpiece and Chronicle. Both of these modes have nothing to do with Smash Bros. Masterpiece, as I see it, is simply an advertisement. All you do is play the demos of the games, and the only goal here is to simply influence you to spend more money at the Virtual Console to buy the full version of those games. Screw that, I'll just do emulators. And the Chronicle mode is the most pointless thing ever. I don't know who cares about when games were released, on what console and whatever, just take that out. So pointless. Tomorrow will be the conclusion to this series. We'll be talking about DLC possibilities and how the Wi-Fi should work. See you then.